the love of, and how would you even, okay, do you guys remember when I went and did that safari video? If you haven't seen it, I think it's the funniest video I think I've ever edited together. Me and Cole, who you just saw on the Monday video of us going to the state fair and trying a bunch of food. Me and Cole went to a drive-thru safari, and we were feeding, like, not giraffes, emus? Not even emus. What were we feeding? Bison? Gazelles? Llamas? We were feeding them pellets in the car. Well, they stole Cole's cup, but they kept knocking the feed out of the cup, and it was getting, like, stuck into the window of my car. And then the ostriches, specifically, were biting, definitely took a chunk out of my car. I literally got in the car just now. I was looking at my window for some reason, and there's still pellets of feed in the crack of the window. I mean, I did clean the car after the video, but I guess apparently not well enough. Okay, any hooser. We can't focus on that. We gotta focus on this. Dunkin, formerly known as Dunkin' Donuts. They came out with their fall menu of drinks this week, and I've honestly been avoiding trying them so I could try them with you guys. And I was going to push this video off till next week, and I said, no, bump it up on the schedule. Cut to the chase. We're going to go try the new Dunkin' fall menu. It is 2 p.m. in the afternoon, 2:30. We're going to order obscene amounts of caffeine right now. I didn't have coffee yet this morning. I was, again, waiting for you guys. Oh my God, thank me later. Do I think it's too early to be doing a fall menu, specifically bringing out the pumpkin? Yes, I do. It's always pumpkin. I love pumpkin pie. I like pumpkin. I like the idea of it. I love a good jack-o'-lantern. A lot of pumpkin spice for me is too much of a spice and not enough pumpkin. Kapow! I want to be punched in the face by pumpkin, and I want a sprinkle of spice. Y'all love to make it spice forward. We're gonna see if this new fall menu from Dunkin' makes me want to jump into a pile of leaves wearing a flannel or jump off a cliff wearing a straitjacket. There's this Instagram account that I follow called Snackolator. He had this great graphic. Basically, the new menu is broken down into 2 flavors. They have pumpkin spice, then you could turn it into a cloud latte. That's with cold foam. Add vanilla, and that's called a pumpkin patch. It's really just that flavor with other stuff added to it. Then they have tiramisu. Okay? Tiramisu what? Tiramisu? Tiramisu. Susan, it's just a swirl flavoring. I don't know what the hell tiramisu tastes like. You have to go try that to see what the hell that even tastes like, and then I can give you a detailed metaphor of like, oh yeah, it tastes like this. Oh yeah, it tastes like the first time you went to a fancy dinner with your parents and you ordered a Shirley Temple because you thought that was fancy. Everyone was drinking at the table and you said, give me a Shirley Temple. And then you ordered something off the menu, you didn't know what it was and you hated it and your mom yelled at you for wasting food. But then afterwards you went and got dessert and guess what? It was a tiramisu. That's kind of what it tastes like. So they have the tiramisu and it's the same thing. You can make it into like a latte. You can do it in a shaken espresso. And then they also have a new refresher. They throw some crumbs at the people who don't drink coffee. It's a new berry clementine thing. We're gonna get crazy amounts of caffeine and then sit in a parking lot and talk to ourselves. I can't really think of a better afternoon. How come the food, they get stuck in my teeth? It wants to live there forever. The spice, the piece of pepper. What is that, a chicken? Corn on the cob? I need 4 drinks. The first one's gonna be
lemonade, right?
Yes, lemonade. The pumpkin spice flavoring, new shaken espresso, matcha. Thank you. He's like, okay, get up here to the window. Okay, I'm coming. Thank you so much. Do not fall. Do not fall. The last thing we need is a freaking coffee spill. You know what? Just hold it. Hold it like this. They're like, oh my God, that girl got drinks. And then when she was driving away, she was silently screaming. Girl with a beveragino. Driving here. Everybody drive safely with your coffee, okay? They're like, well, you have a nice blanket sheet on the thing that could pick up any spills. Thanks, Susan, I know. Okay, I felt bad because I ordered the drinks and then I realized, I was like, oh my gosh, there's no one in line behind me. That never happens and that's good. Then she has time to make all the drinks. And then I slowly start looking into the drive-thru window and I see a guy standing there and then I see another guy standing there. I was like, oh, so you guys are all going inside. And then and it sounds like she's just making them by herself. And then finally another worker walks by. He must have made one of these because he must have made the Dunkin' latte because I hear him just with a spoon in a cup, just stirring the shit out of the cup. I decided to take the 2 flavors, pumpkin spice and tiramisu, and just put them into the drinks that I already drink, right? That's going to be your shaken espressos. That's going to be your Dunkin' lattes. At the last minute, we got the tiramisu matcha thing. Because that's not coffee, but goodness gracious, it sounds disgusting. And I must try it. I'm at a parking lot, of course. I got a shady spot today. There's just a bag of marshmallows sitting over here. An open bag. Gosh, have the ants gotten to that one? Yeesh! Oh my God, how come I'm seeing the black speckles on the marshmallow? How come they don't make Oreo marshmallows? Oreo crumbles in a marshmallow. I know we gotta try stuff, but isn't that a genius idea? Hello? And I thought of that before I even take my seatbelt off. It's interesting that nobody parks in this parking lot, but the couple of places where there's trees planted to park, where there's a little bit of shade, people go out of their way to then park under the shaded trees part. Is that a thing? Do y'all do that? Out of all, you could be 50 spots closer to the building, but you want to park under the shade? I mean, it makes total sense, right? You don't want the car to get hot. When you get back in the car, you don't want it to be hot. But are we doing that? Are we going out of our way? That's never crossed my mind. Coffee. Da 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 da. Marshmallow. Da 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 da. Also, when I was driving here, one more thing. Sorry, when I was driving here, like in my neighborhood, I saw a guy walking a dog and then he had a backpack on and it was like a clear backpack. Like how people bring like see-through purses to concerts. It was a see-through backpack. And I go, what the hell's in the backpack? It was another dog or a cat. He saw me looking at him, and I was like, well, sir, you have a clear backpack with a live animal on the back. Of course I'm looking at you. You looking at me, I'm looking at you. You could have kept that cat at home. It's 82 degrees outside. That cat don't need to be in a backpack. Shit. Okay, let's try these. I got smalls of everything besides the one drink I think I'm going to like. That's called strategy. My lips are so chapped. By the end of this video, I'm going to be so caffeinated. What's a caffeinated? So caffeinated. And my lips will be so chapped because I'm going to keep licking them, and it's hot. First drink I got was a Dunkin latte. I love the Dunkin lattes from Dunkin. They're full of sugar. I love the espresso milk. It's not hard to figure out. I like the flavoring. I'll throw any of the new flavors that Dunkin has into a Dunkin latte. So I got the pumpkin spice in the Dunkin latte instead of just getting a pumpkin spice latte. This is going to get me in the fall mindset of scarecrows and scary movies and scaring myself with my credit card balance. And will I be drinking this flavor the rest of the month? Let's find out tonight on the 6 o'clock news or the 2 p.m. Friday video. Okay. I mean, this what reminds y'all of fall? This is what's telling you it's fall outside? No! It's okay. How long has the Dunkin latte been around? Could you get this flavor in a Dunkin latte in years prior? Because I would have been doing that. But I actually kind of prefer the pumpkin spice flavoring in like a hot coffee, which is so rare for me. I'll have to be like sick on a day where I got like a head cold in the middle of September, and I'll be like, you know what I really want is a hot pumpkin spice latte. And everyone's like, what the hell? You must be sick. You must not be right in the head. It's okay. So much nutmeg. But you know what? The Dunkin latte kind of like rounds out the flavoring, because the Dunkin latte has its like own stuff. The espresso milk, the coffee milk. Oh, it's a coffee milk. Excuse me, Dunkin executive watching this. It actually makes it kind of better, because I'm thinking of the pumpkin spice flavoring in the past, and when you get it like in an iced coffee, it's just so harsh with like their coffee. But in the Dunkin latte, which is already like a coffee milk, a milk-based thing, it's not bad. I would give this, the camera died right before the rating, I give it 3.2 leaf piles out of 5. It's fine. It's the same pumpkin spice Dunkin does every year. Are they ever going to change it? You know what I think it is? I don't think enough people love the pumpkin spice flavoring from Dunkin that they couldn't change it. It's like if Dunkin changed the coffee beans themselves or something, right? People would be like, I actually am so used to the flavor of the coffee. The Dunkin coffee itself, you guys can't change that base of the recipe. But it's a seasonal flavor. Why don't every other year you guys try a different blend of pumpkin spice? Do something else. That's my qualm, that you guys couldn't try and make it better. You guys change everything else around all the damn time. Hold on, relax. I got so mad. Oh my God, I was blacked out. I sounded like an angry parent. That's so funny that I'm so upset. I will drink this on occasion, and it's not that bad. They have a new berry clementine refresher. Sometimes these are a hit or a miss. Sometimes you're like, oh, this one's pretty good. Other times you're like, and of all the fruits that come in a fruit cup or in a cornucopia, is that vegetables? Y'all pick this flavor, these two, that's a pairing. You know what pairs well with this refresher? You getting fired, you finding a new job, you going back to the drawing board. I'm so mad today, what the hell? Maybe I'm more mad at fall, the season, than the drinks. You know, maybe there's a different issue here. Like, she is really pissed off. Okay, let's try this one. Berry clementine. You know what I'm not mad about? The color of this. It's a nice purple, y'all. No, that's not a new flavor. That tastes like the damn berry one that they have. Where's the clementine? Where's the orange? I mean, like, it's kind of there. It kind of tastes like High C Punch mixed with a packet of, like, berry syrup or something, you know? Mixed with, like, isn't there, like, a berry Capri Sun? Like a berry Capri Sun mixed, Capri Sun mixed with some High C Punch. It's fine. I like it. I would drink it. If I'm ever not feeling coffee one day, I'll get this for the next month. It's not a stinker, but it's not nothing new. I don't need you to be, and I guess I don't need you to be doing new stuff all the time, but if you're going to throw up the words new fall menu in my face on my social media feeds, it better be something new. Hey, let's give them something to talk about. Talk about berry clementine refresher. I mean, there's your commercial right there. Son of a... Some lonely intern on their lunch break is actually watching this in the bathroom because they've gotten made fun of at the job, and it's only their second day. They're like, you're the intern at Dunkin', and you're gonna fetch all the coffee, and then the whole boardroom erupts because they're like, And that's funny because we have the coffee here. We make the coffee. Oh my God, there's another one of those bugs. If you know, you know. People watching at a thrift store. Get away from my car. There's a whole bag of marshmallows on the ground. Get a life. Okay, this isn't bad. This isn't great. I feel like a lot of people would like this. Sorry, my context, but I'm just touching my eyeball. They should make a Dunkin commercial of people, clips of people reviewing their drinks in the car. You know, like just take a clip of my video. Of course, write me a check, but take a clip of my video, like berry clementine, and then cut to someone else like drinking it, being like, "Oh, I love this." Cut to somebody else being like, "I've never had a refresher before. This is my first time." You know, montage smash cut of a bunch of people trying the drinks, and then I don't know how the commercial ends. Haven't thought about that. Just thought about the whole idea in general, so I haven't thought about that part yet. But you know, also the thing with these refreshers, I don't know if it's the lemonade part, but this is a small. I've had 10 sips now. I'm kind of done with it. And then because you guys know I drink my coffee really slow. If you let these sit too long, they get so watered down by all of the ice in here that they're really not enjoyable. With a coffee, if a coffee gets like that water condensation thing, you can kind of like stir it back up, kick it back up, kick some of those cocoa beans back up in the mix, and you can kind of like save the coffee. These get so watered down, and I feel like see how there's like an indent in the cup? This last like third of the drink, I'm always like, oh, God. And then it's just, what am I even paying for? Let's try this monstrosity. And by that, I mean, whoa, is there a fly in my car? No free rides. Get out of here. Rude. The other, oh, for the love. This looks bad. So now they've made up a drink on their menu because no one ever gets the matcha at Dunkin. I'm convinced that no one buys it, but they have to keep it an option on the menu to look well-rounded. They made a drink that's now severely melted and understirred right here. It's matcha with the tiramisu syrup with, I think, vanilla cold foam with what looks to be like cocoa powder, maybe espresso powder on top. I got this because I think I'm going to hate it. My biggest problem with Dunkin matcha, one, it all sits on the bottom. And you're like, well, that's just because you let it sit for a minute and it needs to get stirred up. No, I've had matcha other places. They either give it to you and it's so unstirred every single time. The other problem is that it's always the wrong color. It always is so light. The Dunkin matcha is like 99% milk. And you think I would be more heated about this rant, but I'm just like defeated. I'm like, oh, you guys. So I got this because one, I want to try the tiramisu flavoring. We have one other drink with the tiramisu flavoring, but why are we putting it in matcha? Oh, it's marshmallow cold foam with a hot chocolate topping. This is called the Marshmallow Tiramisu Matcha. Is it good, or did I just drink straight up milk with marshmallow cold foam? Did I really even get any of the matcha? Why is it kind of good? Why? No, we have to stir it. No, I will not give it the win. I will not admit fault. That felt like a fake first impression. Ooh, a guy parking next to me. That's fun. You're gonna park right there and stare at me? What are you gonna do in your car, sir? Me judging him. He's like, have you been sitting here an hour already? I'm like, whoa, Judgy McJudgerson. Whoa, Judgy Pants. Who do you think's monitoring the bag of ripped marshmallows on the ground? I am. We're going to stir this. We're going to stir up all this matcha powder that was in the bottom. But also, maybe there's just something about the Dunkin matcha powder that does not mix well. You know, and what's that about? How did you make an unmixable powder? That's a whole different issue. Is it not? Is it not scary? Almost looks like a damn McDonald's Shamrock shake. Now, wait a minute. Now, this is the second impression. Shit on a shingle. I can't tell you what it tastes like. Too many things going on. I'm not getting matcha at all. I can't say this is good because it doesn't taste like matcha at all. I am getting like a tiramisu, espresso-y, like, it's not just chocolate. There's like it's a more thoughtful chocolate. That's a good, it's obviously like a milk-based drink. I don't know, it's good, surprisingly good, but it does overall I'm just think I'm drinking milk. You know when you have a bowl of cereal and then you drink like the cereal, the milk at the end tastes like the cereal you just ate? That's what this is giving. Like it tastes like all the leftover flavors of something else, right? Okay, that was a little bit more of a kick above the matcha. The matcha is good with the tiramisu. I just have to say it. I just have to admit it. Is there enough of the matcha? Do you think this is a good quality matcha? Absolutely not. But I don't know. Maybe it's just the tiramisu really carrying this drink, but I'm not mad at it. We should only be going up from here. Okay, the last drink that I got, and I actually got a medium of it because I thought I would like it the most, is a shaken espresso. A tiramisu, oat milk shaken espresso. Okay, so it's really should just be everything I liked about that drink in coffee, right? Correct? I could have gone a little marshmallow cold foam on top. That's fine. Because this, me checking on the guy. Roll your window down if you want to hear me talk about the last drink. This might be the drink that I drink for the next month. We might have just cracked the code. Tirama what? Tirama who? Tiramisu, shaken espresso. Okay, let's try it. Why is it not good? I did drink this one less. It's been sitting the longest. Why does it taste like nothing? It has 3 tiramisu swirls in it. It tastes like just their regular coffee, a watered down coffee. No flavoring whatsoever. Don't make me turn around and hate the tiramisu. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. This is not what I want. This is not what I planned. Something is really, something's not right, really wrong. I cannot sing. Oh, why is the tiramisu flavoring so dampered down by the coffee? It's the opposite of what's doing in the Dunkin' latte. The Dunkin' latte takes a flavor and it rounds it out. It puts it up on a pedestal. It goes, this is the flavor. We're just highlighting it. The shaken espresso, a lot of times, it's a more basic coffee thing in my brain. It can sometimes dampen down the flavor of things. It's just the tiramisu is getting lost in here. It kind of just tastes like Dunkin's coffee. It has flavor. I can taste the tiramisu, but in a shaken espresso, it is like a background player, and I don't want that. I could see a lot of people liking the tiramisu flavoring. I really could. You could have it in a regular coffee. You could, maybe it would be, once again, maybe it would be fantastic in a Dunkin' latte. I'm going to have to do more research. And by that, I'm going to have to try another coffee. Oh, woe is me. Goodness gracious. I guess that's the review, y'all. I'm always wrong. I also have the burps from all the milk we've just been drinking, and that's not good. Usually people burp from drinking like pop, soda, carbonated stuff. I'm getting the milk burps. Oat milk, the regular milk, the cold foam. Oh, for the love. Not someone parking literally behind me. Like we're all hiding out. I hate that. We have to be done now. That person just parked and they're like in the middle of 2 parking spots. No. This is not what I want. This is not what I planned. I don't like that this guy's sitting like in basically my blind spot if I was driving, because he's in between 2. I don't like it. I also think maybe he's here to check up on the bag of marshmallows. He's like, that was my bag. I dropped that. I'm doing a little science experiment. I'm feeding the ants. What? I just keep looking over my shoulder, and they're probably looking at the back of my head like, this girl is crazy. Yeah, well, I'm crazy caffeinated. I don't feel great. Okay? I'm glad I figured this out, though. Well, I didn't actually figure it out. I figured out what I'm not going to drink. Like this video. Comment down below if you tried any of the new Dunkin' fall drinks, or from this video, you're going to try one of the new Dunkin' fall flavors. Or maybe you already cracked the code and you already know what the best drink is, and I missed the mark. I gotta go. I got someone on my tail. I got someone over here. I'm being boxed in. I lost my train of thought. Subscribe to my channel. You know when I subscribed? When she lost her train of thought. That was really the move for me. Check out my podcast. I have with my friend Cole. It's called the In Bed Podcast. This week's episode, if you missed it, we were on a boat. Those are my favorite episodes. Something about the water and the rocking of the boat and the camera was almost falling into the lake. It's fun. Check out my Patreon. I put bonus content over there. I think tomorrow I'm going to give myself a rest. Tomorrow I'm going to go order the pumpkin pie chiller, which is basically like a pumpkin pie frappuccino. Oh, he's leaving. Okay, bye. Now I'm not as mad because he's leaving. Imagine he got out, grabbed a marshmallow, took off. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's up with the marshmallows? They're putting trackers in the marshmallow trackers. Son of a bitch. Not only do I think the caffeine's getting to me, I think all these milk products are making me delusional. If you change the title of this video from trying the new Dunkin' fall coffee menu to just, am I gonna throw up? Am I gonna burp? Girl drinks too much milk in hot car and loses her mind. Alternative title.